You are now listening to The Adult Conversation with Candy, Sunshine, Just Drew, and Unrestricted D. So put the kiddies to bed, grab your partners for some adult talk and play.
Hello, everyone. Welcome to Adult Conversation. I'm Candy.
I'm Just Drew.
I'm Sunshine Aces.
And we are back at another week of
Adult Conversation, y'all.
Yes.
It's been a minute, too.
I know. 1 week, y'all. I know y'all were gone, but then the next week the studio was closed. So
Yeah.
it has been what it was. I just spent the 2 weeks relaxing. No shows. I know y'all spent some. Okay.
Oh,
I'm not
shit.
the ratchet one. Let's make
I
that
don't
clear.
know what just happened. It wasn't me.
I don't even know what that was. It just sounded bad.
Sorry.
It's okay.
I'm ratchet.
We know.
Oh, yeah?
Yes. You do read the Urban. So if you don't know anything about Adult Conversation, we are an online radio show where we talk about love,
Fucking.
finance,
Fucking.
money,
Fucking.
Relationships.
Fucking.
um,
Mental
child
health.
care.
Mental health.
That's the
Cougars
only
and
one
sugar
you-
daddies.
Oh,
Okay.
shit. Cougars and sugar daddies?
Okay.
Lord
I'm
have mercy.
popular.
Somebody
I'm
blowing you
popular
up.
when I go live. Ain't that crazy?
I think I'm almost about to be classified as like a sugar daddy. If I ever get some money, though. Because
How
you gotta
old are
have.
you?
I ain't telling.
Oh, okay.
I can tell you,
How old am I?
you like 62.
Yep, something like
Wow.
that. I'm a
You're
sugar
old.
daddy.
Mm.
And I only want young chicks from the age of 21 to what's a good age? 28.
You know, when I hear you say that, I just think you got sugar in your type.
Yeah.
I mean,
What the
that's
fuck?
not
When
a
I
good
hear, I think
statement.
it's something wrong with you.
Exactly.
Like,
That's
A
not a
sugar daddy?
good statement to make.
What? That I'm about to be a sugar daddy?
No, that you
No, I
want
mean
someone
that
that's
you have
21.
sugar.
What?
I'm confused.
Hold on. I said we sugar daddy.
We talk about communication and relationships.
Man.
Moving
You
on.
know what?
Yes.
Fuck this.
And I don't know.
Sad chicks and sad
No,
joints.
we-
And our number one was cheating.
Cheating. Talk
Cheating.
about
We
that
did
like
that
4
twice.
times. Yeah. I think
And
we
then
talked
so
about it
every
4
show
times.
turns into cheating.
Lord have mercy.
What?
Nah, man, this shit threw me.
We
Threw me
talked
off.
about keeping it sexy too.
Yes.
Shit
Yeah.
threw me off. Anyway, anywho. Go ahead.
Okay.
So you were telling them about us.
That's
Kinda.
all I have to say. And that is
That went
adult
long.
conversation. Silly.
Yeah. Candy,
Yes, sir.
how was your couple of weekends?
Shit. I don't remember everything I did. I know I started playing kickball, so on Sundays, my days are now consumed with kickball. And shit, that's about it. I didn't really do much over the last 2 weeks that I can remember. Like, I'm trying to remember, and I should have got it in my head before I came. Oh, yeah. And I'm famous.
Yeah. Oh, did you know?
I might have missed that too.
You missed
I
that?
am beyond famous.
Listen, motherfucking Candy she probably gonna be nominated for one of the 2019 top memes of the year.
Really? What happened?
So
Lord.
she playing jokes, right? She playing jokes, takes a sandwich and puts her knuckle in between the bread, a slice of cheese, and some more bread. Right? And I forgot the caption.
I'm going to send it to Rip so he can put it up later.
So
go ahead.
look, so it was some type of caption. What the fuck was the caption on?
It says when he's been stressing you out all day and asks you what's for dinner.
Yeah, AKA a knuckle sandwich.
Oh, got it.
Right.
Got it.
And
Yeah.
when I tell you, motherfuckers been snatching that joint and sharing the fuck out of it.
That's what's up.
But here's the kicker. This the funny part. Every time somebody shared, it tagged you or something?
I get tagged
She gets tagged on it.
because it's my picture and Facebook asks me, do I want to tag it? So when I posted the picture, I think it was now it's like at 64,000, 65,000 shares.
That's what's up.
I go to work. I go downstairs to the gym this morning, and this is a week later. I go downstairs to the gym, and the lady says, "That's you, sandwich girl." I'm like, "Fuck!" She's like, "Yeah, I gave it to everybody in the gym." I was like, "This is the girl who come." They don't know my name.
Yeah.
Because you know I ain't talking to nobody. So she said, "This is the girl that come to the gym every morning and is down here with us." I said, "That's the fist girl, fist sandwich girl." I was like, she's like, yeah, I was going to take that picture and send it to my husband. I was like, Lord.
That's hot.
And then the security guard's like, and you, Miss Lady. I'm like, what you mean, Miss Lady? She's like, I saw that picture of you. I'm like,
That's
Lord.
crazy. Like, I be trying to be so incognito from my career and my personal life. It doesn't bother you that people all in your business?
Because no one knows that's me. They know it's me. They don't know my name on Facebook.
Okay.
They can't associate it back to my page.
Okay, I got you.
So all they can see is like, oh, somehow I got caught taking a picture.
Right.
They don't associate it with adult conversation. Oh, no one says I found you on Facebook because
Okay.
or anything like that. It just says I saw your picture.
Okay.
Yeah. So that has been a lot. I ain't gonna say that has been a lot to deal with.
Hey, that's
That
what
was
happens
funny.
when you're famous.
Yeah.
No, I'm not
yeah.
famous. I'm Facebook famous.
Nah, you mean famous.
Yeah.
That's the
Okay.
difference. That's the difference.
So that has been the highlight of the last 7 days.
Yeah. All right.
So wait, were we? We haven't been here since the AK party, right?
Right.
Nah, we are. Oh,
Okay, yeah. I think
Oh, we
I'm
ain't even-
looking at my calendar as you speak, so I can try to
Oh yeah.
recall
I guess
my
I should
couple
have
of
did that,
weeks.
huh?
Yeah. So
rock that.
rock that.
Rock what?
So, for anybody, for all y'all listening, right? So check this piece out right here. We have not been on air since our adult conversation skip day pool party.
The 25th was our
Facts.
last show, June 25th.
Yeah, June 25th was our last show. And for those of you who missed it, and I definitely got some inboxes and shit the next day talking about, oh, I should have came. And I said beforehand, I posted that shit, do not inbox me or show up on the joint talking about, damn, I should have came. Fuck you, you fucked up.
Agree.
Right.
Facts.
That motherfucking party was live as shit too.
Yeah,
I had
the party
a,
was hot.
I had a
Facts.
motherfucking ball. And the funniest part was when I was texting back and forth with the homeowner, right? And we
Did
was,
you tell her about my charger?
hey, you know what? You good. Anyway, it's all right. You know what I mean? Shit, it's a charger. I don't know. I forgot.
I wanted the shit back. But
I know.
Go ahead.
I forgot. So when during the party, I was texting it everything, and it never fails for every year this shit to happen. Everything was going so motherfucking good. I texted her. I'm like, well, listen, can we just keep rocking till 6, 7 o'clock? She was like, you can go as long as you want, long as you send me some pictures. So I started taking pictures and sending them pictures, right? Lo and behold, 6 o'clock, what happened, y'all?
It starts storming
It
like
started
shit.
pouring down, raining.
But that didn't even bother me. I mean, aside from the cleaning up in the rain, but the whole party was lit. Like that was
Lit.
that was to me the best one we've had so far. I mean, we get better with time, and I say that
Yeah.
all the time.
Yeah, that was definitely.
I mean, people had a great time. Like, I mean, I got so, and then of course after, and I did a couple videos. They was real discreet. One of them I couldn't even post. I stopped it when the twerk contest was going on. I was like, oh nah, y'all trying to get my page shut down.
Yeah.
So I cut it off.
And they was twerking too.
Yeah, they was getting
were.
it in.
Yeah.
It was.
I
hot.
got pictures of it.
Yeah, I got video.
Yeah, I didn't take video. I just take pictures.
I got video, y'all. Y'all missed a hell of a twerk contest.
Yeah, that
Shout
was
out to
everybody.
everybody.
Shout out to everybody who came.
The pool was so packed. It was hot though. It was like hell out there.
But
So.
what really fucked me up though, I'm trying to tell you what really fucked me up is thundering and it's lightning somewhere. It ain't like right here because it hadn't started raining yet, but
It
it's
was in the
thundering
distance.
and it's fucking lightning. I'm telling people, listen, I thought, now I might be fucked up on this, but I thought when it's thundering and lightning, you get the fuck out of the pool.
They weren't going nowhere.
You know, the motherfuckers looked at me and said, man, we all right. I'm all right, cool. You know what I mean? Yeah.
But at that next day, people was like, "When's your next pool party?" I'm like, "Next year." Like, sorry,
Yeah.
yeah, this was a one and done. That's a lot. It was a lot of
takes
work
a
as
lot.
always.
It takes a
So
lot.
It's
People don't
definitely a lot of
understand
work.
that. People don't understand that about parties and functions and all that. It's a lot of time, effort, blood, sweat, and tears that go into putting on
Exactly.
a successful event.
Exactly.
and we're real particular anyway to make sure everybody gets what they
Yeah.
donate for. So yeah,
Yeah.
it was hot.
Definitely.
Great job on the venue though, and we pulled it together as
Definitely
always.
did.
Yeah.
And once again, I rocked the fuck out that grill. I swear to God, I swear, man, I'm telling you, one of these years, man, I'm just gonna hire somebody to rock the grill.
You should.
You know what I mean? Because I was jealous.
You know you gonna want to cook.
Everybody having fun and shit. I'm over the motherfucker sweating like
You
shit,
was having
flipping
fun,
burgers
too.
and shit. You know what I mean?
Oh, you work so hard.
And there was some sexy motherfuckers there.
Yeah,
Good
that's
God.
fine.
Boy, I felt like a whole creep in that joint. I was creeping like a motherfucker.
Maybe we should get there a little earlier and then finish cooking before we start. They can eat lukewarm food.
Yeah.
I forgot what it was. I had to
the
go.
vendors were good too.
Yeah,
I
they
got
definitely
to talk
was.
to each of the vendors. They were
Yes.
cool.
Thank you, vendors.
The little girls that had the what that natural products?
Yeah, I had bought one of their products, so I'm gonna talk about them in the upcoming show.
Oh, okay.
I can only get a short period to certify things. So
Yeah, that's true.
they was that.
And all right, man. Skip Day was live. If you motherfuckers missed it, you fucked up. Ain't
See you
nothing we
next
can do.
year.
See you next year on that one. Shine.
You didn't talk about your weekend. You're not ready.
I know. I was.
Okay. Well, I mean, of
You
course,
want me to go first?
It's up to you. I already got it's fine.
Oh, okay.
Loud.
All right. So my weekend started, well, since we've been gone, started with Skip Day, right? Mm-hmm. Live as fuck. Then the weekend, I had to work. I worked some because we was doing a festival down at the Monument, Folk Festival, some shit like that. Tuesday, hopped on that motherfucking plane and went to Jamaica, man, when I tell you, so I stayed in Jamaica for a week, from Tuesday to Tuesday. When I tell you, that shit was off the motherfucking chain. Man, I'm trying to tell you. And then motherfuckers was so, this is how I'm trying to tell you this. It's some hating motherfuckers in this world, and there's some congratulating motherfuckers in this world. The hating motherfuckers had all kind of negative shit to say, right? Because a bunch of people, we went with a group. It was like 200 of us, right? Bunch of
black or to just mix everything.
mixed. I mean,
It
well,
was
200 black people. 200 black people.
Okay, to a black place.
No,
Oh.
No.
Oh yeah, I wasn't in the black part of Jamaica.
We was in.
we were at Hito.
We were at
Oh,
hedonism.
Hito, okay.
Hedonism too.
Hedonism,
Yeah.
okay.
So, and I'm talking about from start to fucking finish, we house the whole fucking resort. You know what I mean?
No, she don't know what you're talking about, but I'll fill you in when it's my
Yeah,
turn.
we housed that whole joint. But people posting, you know, they having a good time. They posting this shit on the book and this, that, and the third. But people always got negative shit to say about another motherfucker enjoying their goddamn life.
Lord.
Fuck you, motherfuckers. You hating son of a bitches.
So violent.
I'm just saying, man, because that shit, man, gets my goddamn, man, that shit irks my nerve. If you didn't have enough nerve to sign your ass up and come on and go with us, if you don't have a passport, that's on you. You're a grown-ass motherfucking person. Why you don't have a passport?
Well,
Yeah.
I mean, some people can't get passports.
That
agree.
ain't, them ain't the ones I'm
but
talking
then you
about.
shouldn't hate on people that
Them
can,
ain't the ones
so.
I'm talking about. I'm talking about the ones that can get a fucking passport but just won't. I'm talking about the ones that will not leave their motherfucking area where they grew the
Area.
fuck up at. The area where they grew up
Area.
at, they won't leave. You know what I mean? Them the motherfuckers I'm talking about, but talk shit about a motherfucker enjoying their goddamn life. You work hard, goddamn it, put that motherfucking money on the wood, go enjoy yourself. Fuck till you can't fuck no more. You hear me?
Yep.
Yep.
And then get on back to regular life. But the bottom line, my motherfucking week, my vacation was live as fuck. And if you wasn't there, don't ask me what the fuck happened there. I don't know. I can't remember.
I can believe that.
But you didn't drink.
So,
Only people can't remember the ones who was drinking.
I don't care. I can't remember.
But I'll tell about his vacation.
Yeah, please do.
So, of course, same thing. I won't go over Skip Day. We already talked about that. I will talk about Hito a little bit, though. Yeah, it was lit. Shout out to MK Swingers and Move Swingers because they really put the thing together. I never saw that much color in hedonism, too. So,
Yeah, I'm sorry.
they did
Shout
a
out to
great
Miss-
job
Missy
bringing
Lady
that
T.
together. There
Yeah,
was
yeah.
a lot of newbies there.
Yeah.
I kind of hung out with a lot with the Fluffernutters.
I don't know what that means. What
The
does that mean for
Fluffernutters
the
is just a
It's a
group,
group.
that go to Hito too, and they go several times a year. They have a different areas where they get together and they go down. I knew a lot of people too from being there previously. So
the place y'all went, the place is called Hedonism, or the event is called Hedonism?
the place
place.
is called. It's a
Okay.
clothing optional resort.
So when y'all went for a specific event, or just
Well, you want me to answer
Groups
this?
go ahead.
Okay.
Sure.
So it's a resort, and a lot of times what happens is groups from all over the world will put together trips because it's clothing optional and it's swinger friendly. They will put together trips and take a bunch of people down there and just enjoy themselves. You got the beach, you got 5 pools, got like 5 pools. Man, the food is good as a motherfucker. You hear me? So they just go down and you enjoy yourself. You can literally be as free as the fuck you want to be.
But you don't have to go with a group.
Yeah, you don't
You
have
can
to.
book direct.
okay.
You can book direct.
Okay.
You
Yeah.
can go with a group or you can go solo. I mean, you can go on the website and book.
Oh,
like,
okay. I was just asking. I know you could probably go solo, but I was asking, like, did you go for an event?
no, we just went because the group was going down.
Okay.
I mean, I've been going for, I don't know, the last 5 years or something like that.
Okay.
Yeah.
But there's a prude side and a nude side. So the prude side, of course, is where the people stay that like to have clothes on. And then the nude side is where those of us that like to get
I don't
naked
understand.
go.
Why would you go to a clothing optional?
Where did you stay?
No, you on the nude side it's not optional. It's mandatory that you have to be nude. Once you pass the sign, it tells you you had the
No
plane
clothes
ride, you
beyond
had
this
the
point.
cab ride, no clothes. I call them the clothing police. Like will literally come and tell you take it
yeah.
off.
Oh,
but
yeah.
everybody's nude. It's not like
Oh, okay.
so it's easier. I mean,
What if you
I
on your
spot
did they make you take off your bottom?
no clothes.
No clothes.
Yeah, it's nude. You're not
No
going
clothes.
right. You like fuck that shit.
Because suppose I book the trip and I end up on my period. It's not sexy walking around with a string hanging out.
You can get something. We got things for that.
I'm gonna have to pass.
Okay. Yeah, but I mean, people did well. I spotted a couple. I don't remember their names, so I can't say it anyway. But I could tell they rolled up and was like, "What the fuck?" And they was there to celebrate their friend's birthday. So I went over and we chatted. And next thing you know, a couple hours later, they was in the pool. I mean, they went in the bath. If I see them go in the bathroom to take their clothes off, I like they not about this life. But they got.
Why
people
would you
get
go in the
adjusted.
bathroom and take your clothes off?
When you about to be naked
You
anyway.
about to be naked any
I
fucking
know,
way.
but I ain't want to call them out. But they were cool. People got it. I mean, if everybody's naked, it's so easy. Because
Yeah.
everybody's naked. Like, yeah. I mean,
People
I had
out-
a ball. I mean, as always, by day 2, they're calling my name. Like, they call my name a lot.
Yeah.
I was like. I wanted to woo-saw. Like I'm opening my door and peeking out, looking side to side, like the mob looking for me or something. Cause I was on creep mode. Cause I was scared.
And it was funny because you could tell the ones that ended up in over their head that really didn't see this type. Like people told them like you can wear clothes or you can't wear clothes,
They wasn't ready.
and they probably told them that it's certain spots that you just can't wear clothes. Period. When I tell you, the motherfuckers stayed as far away from the goddamn nude side as they could. I come out and hit the beach in the morning. They never on that nude side.
Drew being modest though, I'm gonna tell you now, some people, especially the first timers, we call them hedo virgins. The dudes lost their whole mind. Like they had fucked themselves out by like day 3. And then they walking around moping, looking tired, looking exhausted. I ain't gonna mention no names, but I'm like, hey, I woke up with you, but I ain't go to bed with you. Don't bark at me first thing in the morning. I'm gonna just say his initials are JD.
I don't know.
Just Drew. I'm like, don't bark at me for breakfast.
Hey,
Because
Slim.
you stayed up all night. I'm sorry.
Hey Slim, that shit was crazy. Like I'm just saying, like I done been in some situations, man, where shit been off the motherfucking chain. But man, when I tell you, I don't know what the fuck. It's almost like so with everything else, like we throw parties and we throw events. So everything starts at the top, correct?
True.
Everything starts at the top. That goddamn Missy is a A1 motherfucking troublemaker. If you want to get in some shit, take your ass on a motherfucking Missy trip.
She about her game, though. Much respect for everything she puts together.
So this was her trip?
yeah, well, her and Mood Swingers, Lady T.
Stay away from that dildo though.
Yes, yeah.
She
Well,
got-
I ain't go to none of those. But anyway, we've been on that for long enough now.
Okay. Yeah.
Yeah,
Anyway.
2020.
2020.
Shit just made me tired thinking about it.
I know, right?
Oh, but a shout out to the head chef, all the staff, the entertainers. Everybody was great. They're fabulous. I love them. I miss them already, and I'll see them in September.
Yep. Yep. Where we at?
Candy.
True. Tonight's topic will be emotional transparency. Okay. I'm not good at that part. And y'all know I'm not good at you just tell me, oh,
Sorry.
do that. Oh, okay. What am I supposed to do? Okay. So Drew will read the urban.
All right. Since everybody know, I am the resident hoodologist, a.k.a. Ratchet Man. All right. Urban, emotional. Having emotion, having strong feelings, a reaction to a situation, place, person, etc. For having deep or intense feelings. Urban, transparency. Transparency? Yeah, transparency. Having a mother and father who both had sex reassigned surgery and then stay married to each other.
All right, that sounds like what the fuck.
What the fuck?
That's what it says.
So will.
Lord have mercy. Hold on. Can I get it? Can I get a camera blank stay on that one?
All right, number 2.
Okay. Number 2, a lie that is easily detected or seen through an obvious lie. Or seen through an obvious lie. Transparency.
Okay. Candy. You're supposed to say candy.
Candy.
Thank you, Drew. A conscious mental reaction, such as anger or fear, subjectively experienced as a strong feeling, usually directed towards a specific object, and typically accompanied by physiological and behavioral changes in the body. Number 2, a state of feeling. I think that one was emotional. Okay. The second one is transparent, free from pretense or deceit. Number 2 is easily detected or seen through. And 3 is readily understood.
Sunshine. Who won this week?
Candy.
Get the fuck out of here.
It's on the agenda. I wrote it. Candy. Candy all day. Hey.
Hold on. Now.
First of all, the fact that these fools wrote, I was about to change it if I had more time. Wrote, having a mother and a father who both had sex reassignment surgery and then stayed married to each other. What the fuck is that?
That alone.
What is that?
That alone should make me the motherfucking winner.
That should be the next topic.
But I'm just saying.
Is that even a thing? Like, what is that called?
I don't know.
That's not called
That's
emotional.
not this topic.
I don't know. But that alone, that sentence right
I'm
there
starting
alone.
to think, Drew, like when we
I think he writes it.
Yeah, when we put the topic in, Drew go in there and write it
And
out
write the
before
urban
the
definition.
next
I know,
show.
right? So we can look stupid.
And then
One
get
day it's gonna be when Sunshine and Candy listen to what the fuck I say.
Exactly.
And then I get a 1,000 friends to go in and
And, yeah.
and-
So do you have to have a certain amount of agreements? I think I asked that
I don't know,
before.
but I just get
Okay.
all my friends to go in and agree. But you gotta admit though, with
That's the
that,
dumbest shit I ever read.
Nah,
That's what
that-
I agree to.
that's the wild. Anyway, all right.
Well, I agree with Candy.
I won last time though.
Did you? I've seen it. I don't recall that.
I won last time, and next week I'm gonna say I won this.
You
time.
don't even know if you won last time. It was like 4 weeks
It's
ago.
been like 10
I mean, give me a
weeks since
break.
we've been on here.
I still got
Trump
my paper.
always shutting down, so you know.
I still got my paper.
Trump shut down the studio. Trump shut down the
Good government. Well, damn.
Shit always getting shut down.
I'm trying to tell you.
So actually, I did write emotional transparency from what I was thinking. I don't know what the hell either one was really talking about, but Candy's was closer. Being emotionally transparent in a way of being truly honest about you. It means sharing what comes up with you that prevents closeness in a relationship. It could be fear, anger, sadness, resentment. So it's basically honesty.
All right.
Okay.
So now you know.
Well, y'all know what's up next.
It's time for Just Drew's Useless Facts. They might be useless to you, but they are important to somebody. Remember, if you have a useless fact you want Drew to read, email it to justdrew@adultconversation.com.
Yo, y'all know what the fuck time it is. Welcome back to Just Drew's Useless Motherfucking Facts. And just in case you just tuning in, it's your first time and you don't know what the fuck that's about, I give it to you. Normally when I get a show topic, which is usually on a Sunday or a Monday, I go on the internet and I only use,
Google,
why?
because it's
Because it's true.
Because it's motherfucking true. You can't trust none of that other shit, especially America online. So now,
You need a new one.
I know, right? I gotta find. I'm gonna do some research.
Jesus.
I'm gonna do some research. Don't charge it. Charge that shit to the
I'm
game.
pretty sure they got a new search engine. You should start using new search engines. They come out.
Oh, it is one. I gotta figure it out though.
Okay.
So this week we talking about emotional transparency. I really didn't know what the fuck to do with that. However, what I did do was browse Google, and I said Google. Hey, look.
Is that a new word?
Some girl that he was saying with.
He browsed Gouja.
I browse Google, whatever. Google. Listen, it's 100 degrees outside, and my brain is still cooling down. So you got to work with me. So what I did come up with was I'm gonna give y'all 8 signs, 8 signs that your relationship is actually lacking emotional intimacy and transparency. Number one is you feel oddly distant. When you feel oddly without emotional intimacy, your relationship might have a distance to it that you can't quite pinpoint, almost as if your partner's true feelings are always at arm's length. Number 2, neither of you talk about your emotions. Lack of transparency is another big sign that you and your partner haven't built a solid foundation of emotional intimacy yet in your relationship. Number 3, or one of you shares way more than the other. Now, I've been there. You know what I mean? I ain't never been the dude that's going to pour out all my emotions, but I don't know, for some reason they get to pouring them out on me like I really give a shit.
Oop.
I do, but I don't. Number 4, you don't really share your lives with one another. I ain't never thought about that. More than emotional distance, keeping distance from your partner in more physical sense is also a sign that you two might lack emotional intimacy, whether it means you don't text much, don't really go on dates, or don't share experiences with one another. Leading absolutely separate lives can be harmful. Okay.
I agree.
You don't touch much outside the bedroom. When it comes to physical touch, there are actually a pretty clear parallel between emotional and physical intimacy. It just might not be in the ways you think. It's not a good sign if, when you and your person are alone, there's very little physical connection, like sitting close, holding hands, those small ways you express emotional intimacy. Number 6, you don't share hobbies like you used to. Another aspect of balance and emotional intimacy is the ability to share hobbies and interests with your partner. When a couple stops doing things together and sharing in couples things, you can see an emotional intimacy start to dissipate. Number 7, you have trouble listening to one another. Even if you and your partner are sharing your thoughts and feelings with one another, emotional intimacy can't really build unless you are both listening to each other as well. One of the most significant signs of lack of emotional intimacy is the inability to listen. When emotional intimacy begins to fade, you can see a person mentioning things that bother them, and the other person is tuned out. I can see that.
100%.
And finally, number 8, you aren't asking each other for advice. In a relationship, you and your partner should be able to support each other, no matter what. Unfortunately, that's hard to accomplish if neither of you are actually asking the other for help when you need it. No one's life should be dictated by their partner, but your relationship should be a place you can go for guidance. It's a sign you don't have emotional intimacy if you don't ask for each other's opinion or advice. And that will conclude Just Drew's Useless Facts.
That was good.
It's useless.
You know what?
You said you agreed with like 3.
No, but
you think
here's
it was
the thing.
useless?
Sunshine. I talked about her in my recap, my week recap. Hater.
Hater.
Yeah, hater. You remember when I talked about hater?
No,
Yeah.
I don't remember that.
Clearly, these was good facts. Good facts. And you know what you do? Dissipate them by saying they were useless. Couldn't do nothing with them.
What is the topic called?
Emotional intimacy.
No, what is the segment called?
Just Drew's Useless Facts.
So what did I call them?
Useless.
Oh! Hey! Up top.
I mean,
it only
that was
took
actually
you 2
pretty
years to
true.
get it.
Yeah.
Facts. So everybody got that but me. Oh shit. I've been calling you a hater. I'm sorry.
Oh, bonding. It's so sweet. Oh, my
So
God.
what do y'all think? Sunshine.
I mean, they were hot. I mean, I was going to ask, like, if you all, well, I know you're not in a relationship, or at least not in a committed one, whatever the fuck you want me to say. But are you emotionally transparent in your relationships?
I try to be. But I'm one of the type of motherfuckers. I wear my emotions on my sleeve anyway. If I'm angry, you gonna know I'm angry. I ain't even gotta say nothing.
I don't know if I agree with that.
Like sometimes.
Because I think you salvage people's feelings.
Yeah, I
Because you
do.
think if you're honest, that you're going to hurt their feelings.
No, that might be what you think.
But that's what I've seen.
But I tell a motherfucker the truth though. I try to find
Eventually.
I try to find a way, a softer
Soften
way.
the blow.
Yeah, a softer way to tell the truth.
Right. Candy, are you emotionally transparent?
I try to be as much as I can, and as much as I care to be.
Okay.
So it's a big difference if I even care to be. Like, I don't give a shit. Like, I really don't give a fuck shit. It doesn't really bother me. I didn't go say nothing. But if something really bothers me, I make a way to say something.
Well, how about in your career? Because this
In
can
my
deal
career,
with
that's
both.
different because I'm the boss. So I'm very transparent. Motherfucker, why the fuck you do that goddamn shit? If you do that shit one more goddamn time, I'ma fucking fuck you up.
You know what?
Oh my gosh.
And
Wow.
watch, I don't know if he watching, but he probably gonna call in and be like, "She just said that shit to me today."
And you know what? I wish I could still do that because I used to cuss and they.
Oh no, I don't cuss. It's more like
She just get it. She's
I do cuss, but it's more like individual. But it's not. It would be me like cussing at Sunshine. Be like, Sunshine, why the fuck you got your phone playing? She'd be like, ha ha, whatever.
Yeah.
And that's how it is.
No.
It's never.
No,
Something
I'm
serious.
saying, I used to cuss at a one-on-one until they started telling.
Oh yeah,
They called
will
it
tell.
the
you
big
have
balls.
to. You had to know who you can
Cuss at and who you can't.
And I really wasn't cussing at them. It was
Yeah.
more like.
Yeah.
But if someone did something seriously wrong, I'm not gonna cuss them out because I know that it can be put into a write-up. So I wouldn't want it to be like, well, she cussed at me after she. But if it was something silly, like, come on, you can't figure that out. What the fuck wrong with you? And it's like, okay,
I can't say that
yeah,
no more.
Yeah, I can't either.
I can't cuss at a period.
I can't either. I just cuss at the KKSE and adult conversation employees for anybody who's watching on Facebook.
Yeah.
I try not to. I've tried to do better. Because, I mean, hanging with Drew really, really tough. Like, fuck was, like, my favorite word all of a sudden.
And this did.
Yeah, and then I went to Ninja to soften that blow. Because I was just, it was being way too much. So,
I do say ninja a lot.
yeah. I mean, I don't say the other word. I try not to say the other word anymore.
You know that.
I will never. I don't never want to get caught at work saying that
Saying,
word.
yeah.
So I will say ninja, but I might cuss, but I will never say that N word because even if I say it at home, but even if I go out to happy hour with one of them and I said that word, I can lose my job.
Right.
If one of them is there.
And you know what's funny? I'm gonna tell you what happened. Like the other day, I was talking to somebody, and you know, they was like, "Dang, y'all been on a long time," and it came up and say, "Man, why you do the show?" I said, "I do the show because I get to say what the fuck I want to say. I get to cuss, and I don't have to make no apologies about what the fuck I say. I say, I remember our first show. Remember our first show when y'all told me, say, Drew, don't say nigga. Don't say nigga too much. And don't cuss too much. That shit lasted how long, Sam?
It didn't last long. And it's never been about the use of the word. It's just been when it's used. It's always been that way for me.
Yeah.
But I mean, that's you, so I get it. But
Dennis James says self-censoring is important.
yeah, depending on the environment. And I think that's what it's all about. Like, if we're in a restaurant and there's kids in there, then I would prefer that we don't use words because they're just not our kids.
So
if you're in my house and my kids are there, fuck it. You know, you can say whatever you want to say.
So do you think, let's say the people like, what's his number? Whatever his number is. He don't sell
number?
the person.
45.
Yeah. he don't censor himself, and he pretty much go by how he feel as though he should be able to go by.
I'm not going to agree with it. I promise you he censors himself.
Number 45.
Yeah, 45.
Well, his censoring is broken.
No, it's not really broken. So what happens is this right here. Certain shit that he will say in the privacy of his home and with his immediate circle of friends that he's had for years, I can almost promise you. He says all kind of wild shit. He says so much shit that the average motherfucker, right, wouldn't say, right? But trust me, there's like a block of shit that he got right here on the shelf that he had to put up on the shelf once he decided to run for president. You know what I mean? Like the grab him in the pussy shit. Fuck that. That, you know what I mean? What the fuck? This, you know what I mean? Grab him by the pussy.
I don't know about the last 10 presidents. I mean, before that, but the presidents during my lifetime before him would never say some dumb shit like that.
So listen.
They say some dumb shit.
Do you think he's never used the word nigga?
I believe every last one of them used the word nigga.
Right.
All
So-
of them. Well, but even if they was just singing along in a song, they all use nigga.
Now, has he publicly used that word since he became president?
Not that I'm aware of.
Exactly. That's one
I
of the
don't.
things.
When I say he censors himself, he doesn't censor himself to the respect level of a president
Oh, okay.
or someone in power.
Yeah, okay. I agree with that.
Yeah.
I agree with that.
So one of the things about leadership, it says that when you're keeping secrets and you're not really speaking on how you feel, your employees will actually be closer to you if you're emotionally transparent, because then they don't have to guess what it is you're looking for or what you want from them. And I've always been the type of person in my personal and professional life that I would rather you be straight up with me than fuck around and beat around the bush. Because I don't want you to not say something because you're worried about my reaction. I'd rather know your truth. Because then if I know your truth, I really know what I'm dealing with. And I think that's one of the problems now in today's society, that people can sugarcoat shit and then you can be something you're not. Like, you can be whatever the hell you want to be on social media. And I think sometimes people are so into the image that they want to give people, they forget they're really not that fucking person that they're acting like they are. Does that make sense?
I agree.
Like, you're believing your own bullshit, basically, versus how you really feel. Or like you're reading other people's values and opinions and thoughts, and it almost makes you lose sight of your values and beliefs and thoughts. I'll take transparency all day over bullshit.
Yeah,
Like, if you're not interested in something, or you don't want to be whatever the fuck. Like, if you have an issue, I'd rather you say it than lie about that shit or sugarcoat it. For me, anyway. What do you think, Candy?
You don't have to sugarcoat something for me, but some people have a hard time expressing how they feel. Some people do express how they feel, and the listener doesn't listen. They don't acknowledge. They hear what they want to hear. So as a person on the outside, you have to be able to receive what people are saying too. So it's hard sometimes for people to be emotionally transparent if they feel as though every time they are, something negative happens.
Right.
So if you're in a relationship with someone, and every time you tell them X, Y, and Z, they don't listen to you and they turn it and flip it on you, then it's going to be hard to be emotional transparent with that person. You might shut off from being so transparent.
Right.
You might only believe or sugarcoat things to either, like Drew said, soften the blow, or just to keep peace.
Yeah, I understand. I mean, I would still rather, I don't know. Me personally, I just rather hear the truth than a lie.
Yeah.
Even if it's some shit I don't want to hear, I'd rather hear the truth than a lie.
Well, some people think because you didn't say something, it's a lie. Some people just keep their mouth shut and don't say nothing.
Yeah.
It doesn't make it a lie.
Yeah.
That just means they don't want to talk about it.
Exactly. But you know what? I'm telling you, man, y'all like that. Y'all are like that. So we're gonna what we're gonna do? We're gonna take a music break, and we'll be right back. Cause y'all just, man, we jumped straight into it, man, and got hot on it, man. Emotional transparency. We'll be right back.
You know, it's the next hour.
welcome back to Adult Conversation. Tonight, y'all, we talking about emotional transparency. And if you was with us before the break, you seen what happened, man. Once we got going, we just jumped straight into it. This is kind of like, what made you pick this topic though, Sunshine?
I think one of the issues I've been facing lately is I think I'm too direct with people. And I don't know, I've been hanging out with some new people and like some old things resurface, like old ways that I thought I really didn't behave that way anymore. You know what I'm saying? Mm-hmm. But I think that people that are around me sometimes like are worried about what I'm gonna say next. So I think I'm too transparent. You know how like you hanging out and then somebody says, oh, well, I did such and such because I don't want you to think this. And I'm just like, what? Like, I don't want people like walking around me like walking on eggshells and shit, like worried that I'm gonna be upset or angry or feel some kind of way. So I figured it was a good topic because I'm such a direct person, like I'm gonna tell you exactly how I feel always. I don't, it's not to be mean or hurt people's feelings. It's just the way that I am. But I'm too busy to bullshit. You know what I'm saying? So if I feel a certain way, I state it, and then I just want to keep it moving.
Oh, okay.
But I think I hurt people's feelings in that process. I'm really emotionally transparent. Like if I feel something, I'm just going to say it because I want to deal with it and move on. You don't agree?
Yeah.
Yeah.
No,
I mean,
I definitely agree.
Yeah, I just
you
ain't
say
got time for
whatever.
that
Sometimes
shit.
I be like, hold on, man. Am I supposed to cuss her motherfucking ass out for this shit?
But it's not a mean thing. It's just being real.
And
I mean, like if we riding somewhere and you, I don't know, and I'll be like, why'd you do that shit? It's
Right.
like not to be mean. It's just to be like, I'm telling you, I don't like it.
Right.
I'd rather tell you it upsets me than allow you to keep doing the shit and I hold it in and then I blow up.
Right.
You understand what I'm saying?
Absolutely.
So if I say straight up, like, why'd you do that? Like, I don't like that. Then you know that that's something that bothers me. So my hope is you won't do that shit no more.
Right. And you know what? So I was pulled up something else. Of course, I'm on Google, and it said being emotionally transparent is a way of being truly honest about you. It just means sharing what comes up in you that prevents closeness in the relationship. It could be fear, anger, sadness, or resentment. Right?
And those are all negative emotions.
Well,
Fear is a positive and negative emotion.
It can be.
well.
Why do you say it's positive?
Shit, fear
I'm
can
sorry.
save your
Fear of
ass.
suicide.
Fear can
That's a
save your ass.
positive. Fear saves your life.
Let me tell you something. More people live their life based on fear than live their life based on anything else.
I agree.
I could get what Candy's saying that it could save your life. I get that point. But that doesn't mean you want to walk around fearful.
But I'm trying to tell
So
you,
it's
people
still
are.
a negative.
Oh, well, it's negative in the
And
fact that
right.
it stops you from achieving your goals. It's positive because I want to go and cuss my boss out and tell him some real shit, but I fear losing my job.
Right.
Right. And
No, agreed. Agreed.
So watch this. Watch this right here. You got some people that lose weight after they go to the doctor, and the doctor say, "Listen, if you don't lose no weight, you're gonna die."
Right.
They were perfectly fine how they were until the doctor scared their ass and put the fear in them. They said, "Man, if you don't lose weight, you're gonna die."
Right.
So what do?
They lose weight.
They change their eating habits. They start working out, and they lose weight.
So then that's a positive. But would you
Right.
rather have that doctor that doesn't say you're going to lose weight? If
No.
the doctor says that, then he's being transparent. So would you rather have that doctor that knows you need to lose weight or you're going to die but not say anything?
Well, I don't know any doctors that will do that.
Yeah, I don't know.
You know what I'm saying? I
Yeah.
mean, no, not all I mean, some doctors are so busy, I don't think they give a shit. Like they got so many patients. Like, so I don't know about y'all, but I know I've had doctors where I'm like, yeah, I'm switching doctors for whatever reason because I just feel like a number. Like, I don't feel like the doctor is listening to my concerns. They jumping patient to patient to patient.
I agree.
So I find another doctor. So if I tell the doctor, or how about a doctor that brushes off what your problem is? And they're like, oh, that's really not that serious.
Oh, yeah,
You're
they do
taking
that.
too.
They definitely
So
do that.
that's what I mean. I'd rather have a doctor that takes the time to be like, yeah, you fucked up. You need to do such and such. And
Yeah.
I don't
such and
consider
such.
that emotionally transparent. I consider that someone
The
doing
truth.
their job.
Doing their job.
Yeah.
Because they took an oath to tell you the goddamn
Yeah.
truth.
So
You know what I mean? They took an oath to tell you the truth about what's wrong with you.
Right.
And what steps you need to take. Because say if you're obese and your doctor don't tell you that you need to lose some weight and you need to start eating better and all this, right? And then something happens. And you go see another doctor say, well, you know, you technically you should have been not eating this shit like 2 years ago.
Right.
Who did you don't have a doctor? Like, yeah, I got a doctor. He ain't never tell me to stop eating this shit. Now you talking about some malpractice.
But then a lot of, I don't want to I know we're not talking about doctors tonight, but I think a lot of what doctors say is perception and what they've been trained and what they've been taught and what they research. Because you can go to 3 different doctors and they'll tell you 3 different things.
Yeah.
And I mean, just recent, like with a family member who it took the fucking doctors like 4 months to find out what the fuck the problem was. And you got all this pain and the doctor can't tell you. Like they're running tests and the research and you've seen 20 doctors. And it takes that long for someone to discover this is what the problem is. That shit happens all the time.
I agree.
Yeah, it definitely.
So
do.
you can't say doctors are always 100% right.
No, I never
Yeah.
said they was 100% right.
But I'd rather them be honest of what they think, their opinion, than not. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah, yeah.
I agree.
And I mean, so with the transparency piece, I will say this: I wear my emotions on my sleeve, but I am not
A punk bitch.
yeah, I ain't no punk bitch, but I am not by any means emotionally transparent. I will tell the truth. I'm gonna tell you the truth, but I'm not emotionally transparent.
So you don't tell anybody what you fear, what makes you angry, anything like that?
Sometimes it's hard to get me angry. Like I'll get frustrated, but it's hard to get me angry.
But you'll talk about being sad though.
Yeah. And okay. God damn it, Sunshine. This
sorry.
motherfucker gets on my nerves.
I'm sorry.
So when
At
we
least
did,
you're being transparent.
when we did the mental health show, of course I disclosed that I am, you know, man, I have been diagnosed with depression, and I do battle with that from time to time. I don't take medication. Most of the times I just ignore the shit and I keep it moving. However, the past couple of months, the Sunshine, you can attest to this, I've been a little different. I've been a little different in my communication, how often we communicate and stuff like that. That's a direct result of, because at this present moment, I am battling a bout of depression. And I have been battling depression for roughly the last month. I haven't told anybody. You know what I mean?
You told a whole bunch of people now.
But I just try to move through it. And a lot of times I'm not as transparent about my emotions because I don't want my emotions being used against me.
I
right.
agree.
That makes sense.
You know what I mean? And like it's not easy. It's not easy when you're dealing with that shit. That shit is not an easy thing to deal with. You know what I mean?
So do you think the answer is keeping it in or talking about it?
I stay busy. Doing, like, that's why I work so much. I think that's probably why I work so much. You know what I mean? Like, until when we started really traveling, I wouldn't take off work. I would not be off work. I'm serious. I would not be off work more than like a 2 or maybe 3 day span. The longest I take off work was when I go to Ocean City in April for a convention, and I'll leave on a Thursday, but I'm right back on Sunday. That's it. That's the longest I would be gone. It wasn't until we started really rolling and doing what we do, you know what I mean, that I started taking like longer periods of being off.
I just think that sometimes, you know, even with me, like when I was going to the doctor, I don't know, whenever they diagnosed me with the high blood pressure, and that shit had me all stressed out, and I was having the anxiety attacks. Like y'all, I couldn't even have y'all argue because that shit had me all messed up. And like y'all, you know, if there was a debate, I'd be like, look, I can't do that shit right now because I don't want to have the attacks. Well, of course, I changed my whole life back in April, as y'all know. Like, some shit changed. You know, I moved, I relocated. I'm back to
okay.
a serene area. I'm where I want to be. I'm in a good space. I'm a lot of things that were bothering me, I've alleviated. So I don't have, like, my pressure is back to where it should, without the medication. So I think sometimes, but again, that's back to, I have to stay transparent. Like, I can't allow what's happening around me to build up in such a way that it's affecting my health. And that's anything, personal and my career. You understand what I'm saying? So it's like you've reached that level of shit and you ain't talking about that shit. So to me, when you're being emotionally transparent, it's better for your health. Because I'm a prime example. I'm in a different space than I was just a few months ago. Just by making the changes I need to make to make things better. Now, the downside of that is I don't really give a fuck. Like, that's the downside. Like, I can't allow myself to care about things I have no control over.
Right.
And I think that's the difference. It's a difference between being emotionally transparent to the point that you don't care and you just let things go. But it's a whole different emotional transparency when you shit on other people. You know, because you think your opinion matter, and you're constantly giving it out and dishing it out and telling people, well, this is how I see it. That's the kind of emotionally transparent that I think is toxic. You're toxic to the other person because you think that your opinion is so important that you need to bless them with it.
Right.
You should be emotionally transparent as to how it affects you.
Exactly.
Not to how Drew or Sunshine is living their life. I should not give a shit how you live in your life or what you're doing. So I shouldn't feel as though I'm supposed to be so emotionally transparent that I need to say, oh, Sunshine, I can see your nipples on Sundays every time you go out. What the fuck, what the fuck is wrong with you?
Right.
And
You're just going to be fucked up.
Well, that's mine and somebody
Exactly.
else's business.
Yeah,
we didn't
but
talk
still,
about that.
but still, people feel as though that's them being emotionally transparent because they're not holding it in and they're telling you how things should be. Emotionally,
Well, that's an opinion.
Yeah, but some people think their opinion
Matters. I understand that too.
is them being emotionally transparent.
Yeah.
Well, I'm glad you clarified that because that's not at all what I mean.
Yeah.
I'm meaning when it relates to something that affects me.
Exactly.
Like, I don't want to. I'll give you something easy. Like, the new space, like my new place is a lot more to take care of than what I had before. So, like, there's certain things that my daughter, I wasn't real demanding about her doing before that are a must now. Because I can't get to that level of it's overwhelming me to take care of things. But we have an understanding. So I'm telling her, I need you to do this, and this is why I need you to do it. So we're working together to make things happen that need to happen. You know, even the people that are around me. Like, if you're coming over, that's cool. I just need you to just be mindful. Like, I don't have anybody. My cleaner lady ain't even made it back yet, which is crazy. I need help. I need help. No, it's just a matter of scheduling. But I mean, that sounded real bougie, and I ain't mean that like that. But like, I don't have time to vacuum and shit, so I just need somebody to do it for me. But you know what I'm saying? Yeah. So I just don't want to let my stress level go back to where I was a year ago.
I agree.
Because I don't want to be back on meds to control my happy. I think that's it. Controlling my happy.
And I'll say this. Like, I say a lot of shit about me I reveal right here that I haven't even revealed, like,
to other people.
Prior to other people. Not only to other people, but to y'all. Like right now, y'all had no clue that I've been battling my bouts these past couple of months. No clue. You know what I mean? I try to put the happy face on.
I haven't seen you.
I know.
I wouldn't say I had no clue.
And most people
well, okay.
know.
And so something, well, when stuff happens, right? It kind of like forces you to become a little more transparent than you were.
I agree.
If that makes sense.
In the right circumstances and to the right people.
So one of the things that because I never know what the fuck I'm gonna say until I say it, especially when I come here, right? But one of the things, and anybody who know me know I could be talking about one thing and then like some wild shit will flash and I might start laughing or anything, but something flashed and there was an incident that took place Saturday, and I kind of like went off on somebody, they didn't deserve being going off on. So of course I had to go back. I had to apologize. You did what I'm saying? I didn't get no whole big explanation, but I was like, man, listen, I was wrong for that. I should have never went off on you. You did what I'm saying? But I just need because anytime somebody say but, I think it negates whatever apology they gave you.
Agree.
Right? So I told him, I said, man, I just need you to understand that when I'm asking you for something, I'm not just asking you just to be inconvenienced in your life. I'm asking you for specific things because that's what I need. And one of the things that I think can be positive about being transparent emotionally is it gives people the opportunity to understand if they want to, and B, the option to keep on fucking around with you.
Mm-hmm.
You know what I mean?
And that's the perfect thing to say. I mean, that's huge for me because I always say, and I mean, Lord knows I've lost a lot of friends in the last 5 years. And I can't even say that's going to continue. Like, I lost a lot of people that I used to rock with. And most of it was my choice. Like, I just can't deal with you anymore for whatever reason. And I'm okay with that. Because everybody isn't in your life to be there forever. They're just not. I mean, there's some people that are, and there's some people that are. I mean, and it's funny because sometimes I wish people looked at that more as a learning lesson of some people are just going to pass through your life for one reason or another. You probably gained something, well, even if they were a negative person. You might have learned, oh, well, I don't like dealing with this type of person, so if I don't want to be around someone like that. You know what I mean? You're married now, so your situation is different.
Yeah,
but even if you're
forever.
Let's think of it in relation to like a boss. Like if your supervisor's a fucking ass and well, I don't like this quality of my supervisor, so I never want to work for a person like this before.
I agree.
So when you get up from under them, you're good. You learn something. So I just wish people took life as more of lessons to don't look for who you're losing or who needs to leave your life. Look for who's coming into your life next. And it could just be a friend. It doesn't have to be a sexual relationship or a marriage. It could just be.
Well, I'd rather some bomb heads show up.
You know what? I can't. I mean, it's crazy to me. I mean, Jamaica was a good example because when I tell you, I met like 7 people across the country that were just fucking amazing. And like I always think everything happens for a reason because I learned something from them in the short time we were hanging out. Like one couple, they're like clear across the country. And I literally learned something from them and just in talking to them. So they already emailed me. You actually forwarded me the email. But they was cool as shit. You know what I'm saying? Like hopefully I get to see them again one day. But I'm okay with people passing through. And I wish more people were like that, the territorial friendships and the overkill and you can't be everybody's friend. Yeah, you can.
I don't know who think that.
You just got to be transparent.
Yeah. I think for me, I am the ultimate pass-through person. If anybody know anything about me, I will be like, okay, it was a pleasure. I'd even do this at work. I'd be talking to someone like for like 2 whole 3 minutes, and I'd be like, you know what? It was a pleasure talking to you. I'll have to see you another day. And I just turn around and walk away.
And see, I would never do that.
Hey, look.
And they be like, what the fuck just happened? It's better than me saying, like, I'm so over this conversation. I say exactly like that. And I guess I ain't going to say pass through because there's certain people in your life that you're just not going to let pass through your life when you build a real bond. But the pass through people, I don't think you're supposed to be as emotional, transparent as you would with the people who stick around.
Right.
Because the pass-through people should get your pass-through behavior or pass-throughness because people shouldn't feel entitled to all of you.
Right.
Right.
You should only dish out what you're willing to dish out and what you feel as though you're going to get back. It's hard. It's even harder to be transparent to someone who's not transparent back.
Right.
Or
makes sense.
who judges you. Every time you tell them something, they got something to say about it.
I know. Can motherfuckers just listen sometimes?
Exactly.
Because if I share information with you, it doesn't mean I really want your opinion of how I fucked up and where I went wrong and what I should have done.
Yeah.
Maybe I just wanted somebody to talk to for a second.
I'm a professional at that.
I mean, it's just...
I'll listen to you all day. I ain't got shit. I got
No,
nothing.
you are good at that. But then you're the type, too. You're the complete opposite. Like, you ain't got shit. And I'm like, did you fucking hear me? Like,
I'd be like, yeah, I heard you.
I'm horrible at. You can tell me something. We can talk for 2 hours. One, I'm gonna forget that it was you who told me. Two, I'm gonna forget that we had a conversation. Like, remember that conversation we had, Candy, where I was telling you about my dog and it got ran over and it broke my heart. I'm like, that was you. And three, I forget
Yeah.
the conversation. Period. One, and I was talking to someone recently. There's like, I know I could tell you something and just talk to you because I know you're not even gonna remember what we said. Like, they ain't worried about me getting it out to other people because it's not that it's not that I'm not listening.
It just ain't that important.
And I'm just there as your ear.
Yeah.
I can't retain but so much information. I wish my life was like that, because like people talk to me all the time, and then when they see me the next time, they be like, "Oh, you remember that time?" And I be like, "What?" Yeah. I don't remember shit, and then I feel bad because they've literally told me something, and people tend to pour their heart out to me for some reason. Like they did, I know all your business, and then I'm just like, then I'll be like, "Oh, it's nice to see you," or I mean, no, it's nice to meet you, and they be like.
I do that shit all the time.
No, like, I met you 2 weeks ago. No, they be like, "Why don't you ever remember me? Like, I've talked to you like 10 times." And I be like, "What?" And then I say, "Oh, you know I drink a lot of Tito's, right?" I mean, I got to blame it on something. Yeah. But if I'm, especially at events, like if you want to kick it with me, you need to hit me up outside of an event. Because if you get my ear for 10 minutes and tell me some shit, 20 other people told me some shit after you told me. So then it just all gets jumbled up in my brain, and I don't know what the fuck who said and how it. And then I screenshot shit so I remember to go, or I'll email myself or text myself and be like, "Remember, this is what you need." If it's follow up required.
Now, how about this? Like, I meet people. We go places. I meet people. I be like, "Oh man, how you doing? What's your name? How come I've never seen you before?" Go ahead with that bullshit, Drew. You forgot we fucked before.
What?
I be like, "Oh snap, you look different."
Oh, you changed your hair? Yeah.
Your hair different.
Your hair.
Oh, you got contacts right now.
I think half of the problems in my marriage with Dwayne is that he'll tell me something, and then like 2 weeks later, he'll be like, "Remember we talked about that?" I'd be like, "I don't remember that shit." Well, then it turns into you really wasn't giving me your attention or trying to understand me. It's not that I wasn't trying to understand you. I really don't have unless I write it down, I really don't have a good way of remembering.
Shitty. My memory's shitty.
It's so bad.
But it's I don't want I say that about me too. And I really don't know if it's my memory's really bad or I just have too much to remember. And you're a mover like me. We be rocking. Like, we got 27,000 different things going on between everything you do. So I don't think I have to give myself credit. I didn't try to forget. But, like, in the timeline. Like, I hit somebody in Miami, and I was, like, asked a question, and he's like, "You don't remember you said?" I'm like, no. And of course I don't. You talking about something I said back in September of I don't remember 2 fucking weeks ago. And you think I remember some shit I said in September? Was I even there? How many drinks did I consume? Did we do shots? I mean, I don't. It's too much.
Yeah, we definitely get going. Hey, but look, so yeah, we need to take a breath.
Yeah,
because we said a lot. So we're gonna take a quick commercial break. I mean, music break, because music break, and we're gonna be right back after this music.
Yeah, hopefully we get some commercials soon.
Yeah, we got a commercial coming. Hey guys.
Coach, yeah. Had to make a little something they could sip to. Nowadays, ain't no telling what they going through. Pull up, that's exactly what I'm finna do. Lately, I've been looking for the answers in a bottle. I can't even buy the kush cause the rent due. I just lost a homeboy, only 22. Sad news be the bad news. Had to tell his mama and his sister I can't make it to the funeral. Got danced at the moment. Heard he had a break, bust a lick. If you wanted, read a text from the homie 4 o'clock in the morning. Up to no good on the hunt for this money. Ain't a damn thing funny, yeah. Out in Cali with a sad day sunny. Catch me in the cut with a bottle of Bacardi. Fuck a function, everybody wanna party. You would feel the same way if you was in my shoes, probably. Sipping on that liquor put me right back in that zone. Dealing with a lot right now, I need to be alone. Please excuse my vibe, that's the type of shit we on. Sipping on that liquor put me right back in that zone. Sipping on that liquor put me right back in that zone. Dealing with a lot right now, I need to be alone. Please excuse my vibe, that's the type of shit we on. Sipping on that liquor put me right back in that zone. Had to make a little something they could ride to. Nowadays ain't no telling what he might do. Going through a little homie might pop you. Last thing I heard was give it all up, I'ma shoot. Bang bang shit real in the field. I know a few that lost their life over dollar bills. Know a few that lost their life fighting over girls. The way we living, we gon' die, end up in jail. Big facts, F that, Tully for the stash. Got a spot for cash, keep a mass brains, but they lack ready for that action. Live life like it's your only homie, and that's the last thing I really got to tell a homie. Damn, I miss him. Top that, now my pops up there with him. Without dad, I done turned cold a little. Message to the world, be the finger in the middle. That's exactly how I'm feeling, yeah. Cold-blooded, how they murdered minds. Let them know he took a good life. They say the good always die young. I hope that ain't always right. Sometimes I like to take the Henny straight. Sometimes I take it with a little ice. Anything that's gonna help me. When I'm drunk, I gotta clear mind. Sipping on that liquor put me right back in that zone. Dealing with a lot right now, I need to be alone. Please excuse my vibe, that's the type of shit we on. Sipping on that liquor put me right back in that zone. Sipping on that liquor put me right back in that zone. Dealing with a lot right now, I need to be alone. Please excuse my vibe, that's the type of shit we on. Sipping on that liquor put me right back in that zone. I know it's hard out for a pimp. Going through it, so I took a sip. Live and learn, gotta deal with it. That's life, it is what it is. I know it's hard out for a pimp. Going through it, so I took a sip. Live and learn, gotta deal with it. That's life, it is what it is. Sipping on that liquor put me right back in that zone. Dealing with a lot right now, I need to be alone. Please excuse my vibe, that's the type of shit we on. Sipping on that liquor put me right back in that zone. Sipping on that liquor put me right back in that zone. Dealing with a lot right now, I need to be alone. Please excuse my vibe, that's the type of shit we on. Sipping on that liquor put me right back in that zone. Soon as I get a chance to tell you how I really feel, I write it in the sky to let you know it's really real. But every time I see you, I run out of things to say. She always saying hi and all I come up with is, soon as I see your sexy ass again, I promise I'ma take my shot. Don't know too much about her, except for she got what I want. Don't know if shorty got a man, if so he ain't around. If I link up with shorty, we'd be nowhere to be found. Yeah, straight up off the runway with all the perfect features. I know a lot of bad ones, to me you be the meanest. Feel like we on two different planets, Jupiter and Venus. Extra space and opportunity, the only thing between us. Shorty hit me on the late night, you know I'ma fall through. And I hope you do the same if I call you. Ain't the type to play the games if I want you. Ain't too much a player won't do. Soon as I get the chance to tell you how I really feel, I write it in the sky to let you know it's really real. But every time I see you, I run out of things to say. She always saying how all I could come up with is hey. I hate to see you go, but love to watch you walk away.
We back, y'all. We back. Tonight we talking about what? What we talking about?
Transparency.
Emotional transparency.
Emotional motherfucking transparency. And I think, man, y'all some bad motherfuckers, man, because we all done got transparent on this motherfucking station tonight. You know what I mean? On this show. Done got transparent. So
Rip Radio Network.
Oh, yeah. that's right. I forgot. Rip Radio Network. And you know what else I forgot?
What?
What's that?
What they need to do, Drew? Get the app, get the app, get the app, app, get the app, get the app, get the app, app, get the app, get the app, get the app, app, get the motherfucking app.
Yes.
Adult Conversation, YouTube, subscribe, like, share, all of that.
Yes. And before I forget, Ainsley hit me up for the Sweet Spot, and we are giving away 2 free tickets to Sweet Spot Nation on what is
27th.
It's the 27th.
Can I have one?
Of July. We'll be at the Howard Theater. I
I'm
get
begging.
mixed
I'm
up.
begging already.
I'm getting mixed up because I'm thinking this is the 28th, but it's the 27th. I will not be in attendance because I'll be out of town. But yeah, but I am still pushing the tickets. I am still supporting them, but I will not be here that Saturday. So I'm devastated.
So how am I getting in? What just
He'll have
happened?
the list of everybody.
Okay.
I'm gonna send him the list of everybody who paid. So you're good. You don't have to worry about that.
Well,
If
they
Drew
thought
don't-
I was you and Deep Creeks. I'd be like, yes, I'm kind of Candy. Yeah, I'll be
Kinda
your
right.
imitation. Yeah.
Okay. So if you would like to win these Sweet Spot tickets at the Howard Theater, you just have to be.
Second caller.
Oh God. Okay, the
Oh, the
second
fir-
caller. Second
Fuck
call.
it,
That means
first
we're
call.
gonna have to hang up on you on air on the person.
No, take the first caller.
All right.
Yeah, take the first call.
All right. So the number to call in is 202-232.
The number to call in is
No.
301.
I'm
301.
sorry.
232.
301-232-5700. It's on the flyer. It's on the page. If you call in, first caller, we'll be sending you those tickets. So make sure
The
you call.
first caller's getting both tickets?
Yeah, you get 2 tickets.
Oh, okay. I hope
Ain't
the
no
first
fun
caller's
if the
a
homie
man.
Can't have
I'm a little
I
some.
upset.
hope the
I'ma miss
first
this.
caller's a man so I can
Should we give away
go
1
with him.
ticket per caller?
Nah.
Yeah.
You give away 2. Who the fuck wants to go to Sweet Spot by themselves?
I'll
A
be
single
there.
man.
Yeah, I'll be his date.
Yeah, yeah.
A single man will
I'm
want to
mad
go to
I'ma
the
miss
Sweet
it.
Spot by himself. So if you want these Sweet Spot Nation tickets at the Howard Theater, is it next Saturday?
The
next
27th.
Saturday, Sunshine and Drew will be there. Okay,
I'll be
Sunshine
there.
will be
Sunshine will be
there
there. That's my
with one
birthday
of her
weekend.
friends.
Well, hopefully I'll be there with the male who wins the ticket. I'll be his
Oh,
date.
shit.
If he gets both
Okay.
tickets. Shit.
All right, so if you're watching on Sunshine Feed, you should be calling in.
I'm mad. I told my mama, I said, Mom, why you ain't wait like another week to have me?
Why?
Because that's my birthday weekend, and I won't be in town.
Oh, damn.
Oh,
Yeah.
Yeah, my birthday is July 26th.
It
Yay!
it's on my calendar.
I didn't even know you had a birthday.
I know, right? It seemed like I was hatched.
I think the stork brought him in a big ass diaper.
Yeah.
All right.
That was
So,
fun. That's
turn-
hot. Good shit.
Yeah.
I liked it.
I'm telling you though.
Thank you, Ainsley, so much. All right, I'm gonna roll it over to Sunshine, I guess. With back to well, I had something on emotional transparency.
Oh yes, please.
The one article I found is why is it hard? So it said that even the most honest people are not always emotionally transparent with their partners. That's because many of us have learned how to hide our feelings in order to keep the peace or reinforce old limiting beliefs. But in order to create an authentic and conscious relationship, those automatic responses that serve to hide emotion must be unclear. So they said some things, what gets in the way of true honesty. So I'm going to tell you what they said, and then I'm going to see what y'all think.
Okay.
Also, so we can build on it. So the first thing they said is you are trying to uphold a certain image in your partner's eyes. The second one is your original connection with your partner was founded on withholding the truth. Damn.
A lie. Started as a lie.
Damn. And you fear your partner's reaction. And it's not, we're not just talking about partner, because the emotional transparency is for any type of relationship.
Mhm.
So what do y'all think? And what else you think get in the way?
You know what? I can agree with that. And based on the shit that we do, on the other shit that we do, right? We see it all the time.
Mm-hmm.
We see that shit all the time. And I was talking to somebody. This was way back. And one of the things that we talked about was when you really start to care about somebody, you start telling less of the truth. If you think it will hurt their feelings.
Facts.
Or
change-
you'll look
change.
bad in their eyes.
Yeah, or
or
you'll
them
look
change,
bad.
like Candy said, change
Yeah.
their opinion of you.
That's why I try to keep the shit consistent across the
Facts.
board. Like I tell somebody off buck when you first meet me, listen, man, I'm fucked up. I'm fucked up, and you gonna be fucked up if you want to mess with me. You know what I mean?
Oh, shit.
Yes.
I say it in a joking way, but of course they think I'm joking until they mad as fuck because I'm not emotionally available and I'm not emotionally transparent. You know what I mean? I'm not gonna lie to you, but I ain't gonna volunteer all the emotional motherfucking shit. Fuck that.
It used to bother me because somebody I see all the time, they always tell people, yeah, you know, like enjoy the ride, like rocking with me. I'd be like, you know, enjoy the ride. And it bothered me when I first heard it, but then I was like, yeah, that shit's pretty true.
Enjoy the ride.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, like I'm me. I'm just me. Like, oh, yes.
Lord.
Hey. We
Pat
have a
your man.
caller.
Adult
Hello?
conversation. Who's this?
Yeah, I was calling. Was that the first caller?
Yeah, you're
Yes.
the first caller.
Oh, that's what's up.
Congratulations.
I win.
Congratulations.
You won.
Thank you.
Oh yeah, what's your name? Who are you?
This is Flip.
Flip.
I know I got a date.
So are we giving Flip 2 or 1 ticket? Do we?
I need the other ticket.
Two.
Okay. All right.
So Flip, are you emotionally transparent?
Can you cut your television down?
Yes.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Am I emotionally transparent?
Yeah.
We're getting feedback.
try to
Can you
be.
turn down your background
Hold on.
noise?
Yeah.
I moved to a different room.
Okay.
Okay. So are you emotionally transparent?
I try to be. You know, most people aren't willing to accept it, but yeah, I try to be.
Oh yeah. In what
Yep.
in what ways are you transparent? Emotionally.
Well, I try to be honest to the people who I deal with, whether they're friends or more. You know,
Mhm.
try to be honest, straightforward.
Okay. Okay. You know
I
what?
have realized from listening to your show, though, that a lot of my relationships were not equally transparent. So thanks. Y'all helped me out with that one. Appreciate it.
That's what's up.
Yeah.
You're welcome.
It's important.
And so you feel like as long as you telling the truth, you're being emotionally transparent.
Yeah, for the most part.
For the most part.
Yeah, for the most part.
Oh, okay. All right.
I mean, you know, it also goes along with the actions I follow. So
Yeah. Yeah. Now, do your actions match your words?
I do my best to keep them equal, or you know,
Because
I try to walk. I try to walk the walk that I talk. For the most
Okay.
part.
Okay. Because I'll be straight with you. My actions don't match my words. I'll tell, especially female. I tell you in a minute. Listen, man. You looking for that dude? I can't help you with a whole lot of nothing but dick. Then next thing you know, I'm cutting grass and some more shit.
I mean, that's being honest. Sometimes you got to be like that with some people.
Yeah.
Everybody is not meant to be your that close to you. Some people are just meant to be for purposes.
Yeah.
I
yeah.
agree.
So I have a question. How do you react when people are emotionally transparent with you?
I try my best to deal with it and see where there can be a compromise. If it's not a positive outlook and or thought.
So do you think you can be in a strong relationship? I said, I don't know if you want to get married or not, that leads to marriage, if the person is not emotionally transparent.
Up until this point, I haven't been married, so no.
Oh, okay. Okay. I mean, I feel you. I feel you though, and man, I tell you, man, as a dude, man, this emotionally transparency shit, man, this shit like for the fucking birds, man. Fuck this shit.
Yeah, I know,
You know what I
right?
mean?
But that's what women say they want. They
Wait,
want
what
an
just
emotionally.
happened?
I don't even.
What just
They want a
happened?
man who
I know,
can
right?
share his emotions.
I told y'all
and,
I'm
be
depressed,
strong.
goddamn
And,
it.
you know what
But
it
you
is.
need to tell your partner that.
How did this just go male female perspective?
Exactly.
Like in a drop of a hat. Like what the fuck?
And we dominate.
Yeah.
Yeah,
And Trump ain't never gonna
Of
talk,
course.
so we good.
So you all would rather have a female that lies to you than is straight up with you about how she feels. If something makes her angry,
That's not what I said.
sad,
I never
That's not what I
said
said.
that. I never
He
said
said
that.
they gonna lie.
I didn't say that.
What'd you say?
I just said, fuck this emotional transparency shit, man. Having to talk about your emotions and all that old shit. Well, this make me feel, and when you did this, I felt like, fuck all that. I ain't got time for all that shit. Even
But
you
you're
gon-
not even trying to. But you're not even trying to be in a committed relationship with a female.
Exactly.
So you're going to say that, but you are in a committed friendship with someone, and I'm pretty sure you're not telling that person fuck your feelings.
and
Well,
you're
I tell
also in a leadership role, which
Exactly.
it comes into play quite a bit and career wise.
So that emotional transparency, when you, let's say, you're ride or die,
Yeah.
when y'all out and she tell you, Drew, I feel a certain way when you do X, Y, and Z, do you turn to her and say, fuck how you feeling? Because if you said that to her every single time, that's going to fuck up y'all relationship, because she's going to feel as though that either she's going to replace you and find a new ride or die, or she's going to feel as though that
My feelings aren't valid.
her feelings are not valid.
Do you hear Candy?
I'm listening to her.
Oh, am I y'all marriage
No, I'm just
counselor?
making sure.
Hold on.
Just make sure.
How the fuck this shit turn
Are you
around on me? So I never, okay, so let me say this. I never discount and I never minimize others' feelings.
But you just did like 2 minutes ago.
No, I didn't.
Till Candy went off on your ass.
No, I didn't. I did not. I said, man, fuck this emotional transparency
You are
shit.
currently a Reninja.
I said, fuck. A Renee.
You just became a Reninja.
I said, fuck this emotional transparency shit. Like you can
but
be,
this is what we're talking about.
but you can be as transparent as you want,
But if I'm being transparent, you have to respect my transparency.
and I respect that. And you gotta respect my non-transparency.
That's not
No?
what we were talking about.
No.
So I
not
gotta be
really.
transparent too.
No, you don't. But what we were talking about earlier is you said, fuck, not Sunshine, but fuck the other person's
person,
being
yeah.
transparent. And we like, nah, you can't say that.
No.
If you're trying to build some type of bond with a person.
I mean, they can be transparent because some
Oh, okay.
people need that
Yes, they do.
in order to feel. You know what I mean? Some people need emotional transparency because holding stuff in is detrimental to themselves.
I agree.
But I just
I
said
know,
that.
I know you just said that, but I'm just saying some people don't need to
You
be
said it with the
emotionally-
Webster dictionary. I had to say it with the urban for him to understand.
True shit. Yeah, exactly. That's exactly what just
Flip,
happened.
is this a good number to call you back to get your email address so that we can send you the tickets?
It sure is. Thank you.
You're welcome.
And
Thank you for
And
calling.
thank you for calling.
Congratulations.
And congratulations.
Huh?
Congratulations.
Thank you very much. Appreciate
and,
it.
Thank you.
Make
Thank
sure
you for
y'all
listening.
turn up
All right.
for me.
Most definitely.
Okay.
All right, thanks for your call. So yeah, I mean, like, I don't necessarily have to be transparent with my
Lies.
motherfucking emotion.
So, man, can I say something, Frank?
I'm transparent
Can
with
I
her
be
motherfucking
emotionally?
ass.
Can I be emotionally transparent without you getting in your feelings right now?
Go ahead.
Maybe if you were more emotionally transparent, you wouldn't be dealing with the depression that you deal with sometimes. I'm
Oh.
just saying. I'm just putting it out there as an analogy of tonight's topic.
No. Oh,
Oh.
I never thought of that.
I'm just saying it. I mean, like I said, me being emotionally transparent has helped me in one of my health issues. And not just one. I mean, I sleep better, I feel better, you know what I'm saying? Like dealing with shit that's bothering your life tends to free. It's almost like somebody just took a load off. You hear that all the time. Took a load of bricks off your back.
Hold on, let me look at something.
It's just my peace. Like, I don't know what depresses you, but I'm just thinking if you were
don't
more
have to be
emotionally
anything.
transparent with how you feel and how you deal with day-to-day shit that goes on, then the one thing I have to stop doing, and I will say this is not good that I do this. Like, I literally tell people I don't give a fuck and I'm gonna do better. So I do apologize for anybody I said that to in the last 6 months. It's not like, it's really not for them though, it's for me. It's kind of my reminder. We have another caller. Adult conversation.
I literally felt.
Hey,
Hey.
Hey.
what's up?
What's happening? Who this?
I'm good. I just wanted to be part of the conversation.
You wanted to talk to us
Hello?
about the topic?
Yeah.
Okay, go ahead.
Okay.
I think when we're dealing with emotional transparency, right, you also have to include emotional consideration, right? Because it could be emotionally transparent.
Oh, I know this voice.
You also, and a part of emotional, you have to be responsible of that transparency.
Yeah.
Can you turn your device down just a little bit, whatever you're calling us from? It's a little echo. We want to make sure we hear you clearly.
Okay, so what happens, I think sometimes with emotional transparency, it can go under, right? People be transparent sometimes considering the impact of what they're saying, they just say it to say it. And a part of emotional transparency is some responsibility, which is emotional consideration. You have to consider what the person is going through, where they are in their life. Somebody just broke up with their partner, certain things they don't want to bring up. You know, somebody who's like, you know, their triggers, you don't want to bring up certain things because you have to be emotionally mature enough and responsible enough to be like, I shouldn't do that.
Yeah,
That makes sense.
I agree.
yeah, that makes sense if you know the person.
I agree.
But so take me for instance. I am a supervisor on my job.
Yeah.
I kind of like make it a habit of not like wanting to know no whole lot about my employees' personal life. So I have no way of knowing if you broke up. I only know that the work needs to get done. Now I'm lenient on a lot of things. I'm lenient on a lot of things. Just being lenient across the board. You know what I mean? So how does that factor in that type of situation?
In that type of situation, it's like the more you know the person, the better it is for you in any kind of relationship, right? I think a lot of times when people are emotionally not transparent because of some backstory, right? And use a backstory to protect yourself. And you can only get the best out of people if they want you. So you have to figure out how to be honest with people. Be like, I want to be honest with you. I don't know how to communicate with you. And just saying that is being emotionally transparent.
I agree.
And
I think
Yeah,
people.
so it's like, go on.
I think people confuse the work environment of being emotionally transparent to giving out the facts. So you don't need to, when you're in a work environment, you don't need to tell all your employees what's going on in your life. You don't need to talk to them about your dog.
No.
I mean, of course you can talk about simple things, but you don't need to talk about it. But when it's work related, you need to be able to separate your emotions from delivering the facts to your employee in a way to get them to do their job. You don't yell and cuss them out to do their job. You just state the facts, tell them what is expected of them, and tell them the consequences. That you have to take emotion out when you disciplining your employees.
And there are
actually, you know what? You could actually put the emotion in, and they'll appreciate it more. You'd be like, hey, listen, man, I'm going to have to give you 2 weeks off, and it's going to hurt me just as much as it's going to hurt you. Because I really appreciate you. You're a good guy. I appreciate you. But what you've done, you've broken this rule, and it's not good for the team. And I have to do this not like something I love doing, but I have to. Because you have to go and you realize that these are what the rules are.
right.
And the person be like, you know what? He was upfront with me. He didn't get angry. He didn't get da-da-da-da. And you came like a straight shooter. And people appreciate that sometimes.
I agree.
And it's something that we all have to learn. You know what I'm saying? Like in general in life, it's just something that you have to learn, especially in relationships, it's like intimate relationships. You lose a relationship over something real simple that you could have had a conversation about.
Oh yeah.
But we've talked about communication as the key in relationships many, many, many times.
Yeah.
I think I've
Absolutely.
said that so many times,
Yeah.
I sound like a broken record.
I agree.
Absolutely. But we definitely thank you for your call.
Thank you. Can I say thank you for the tickets?
Oh man, I don't know how I ain't picked that up.
I picked up the voice. I actually did.
Yeah, because he wasn't saying no wild stuff.
Yeah.
That's why.
Thank you.
Thanks for your call.
We appreciate it.
Okay.
All right. With that, so you know, man, this has been a hell of a topic right here, and so anything dealing with emotion,
Yes.
anything with a title of emotional, is going to be like a deep topic that it really takes, you know what I mean, multiple sessions to get into, and kind of like really get some meat out of it. You know what I mean?
Yeah, I really looked for a simpler way to state what I was going after, but there was nothing.
Yeah.
Because when I put emotionally transparent, I was like, I don't want everybody to be like, what the fuck? But I'm like,
I was like, what the fuck?
so I was like, okay, what's as clear way to say it? Just saying what's on your mind. But it's
Yeah.
just, I mean, I could have said, let's talk about saying what's on your mind, but then that seemed
Yeah.
like Drew would have just been saying, let's fuck, let's suck my dick and all that. Yeah, so
I ain't saying that. I ain't saying that once. I ain't saying that
Yeah.
once. Not once.
That's because somebody got wild. You know, I didn't say it.
I know, right? I'm chilling. So look, anything you want the viewers and listeners to know, like a recap, like you do a recap on what we covered.
Emotional transparency. Speak your mind to those who deserve to receive it.
Good shit.
All right. Oh, it's me.
Sure.
What's you?
It's you. Knock it out.
They're real easy. Fuck them. Do you? Nah, for real. Nah, for real. Even if you're not going to be emotionally transparent, be emotionally considerate of the other person's feelings.
Yeah, that's a good point. Yeah.
You know what I mean? Sunshine?
I would definitely say find ways to speak how you feel, like to help with your health, to help with anything that's bothering you. I don't think it's good to hold an emotion, especially if it's a negative emotion. So it definitely makes sense in all of your relationships, especially the ones that are important to you, to discuss things that don't work for you. And you can discuss them in a nice way. It doesn't have to be in a bad way.
Yeah.
Agree.
Oh, so that was a good show. So now what we're going to do, we're going to take a quick commercial break. All right?
All right, you ready?
We are ready. Commercial.
Okay, so I want to share with you all a resource for your CBD requirements. I had the pleasure of meeting Mike during my recent travels, who's the owner and operator of the CBD store of Rhode Island. We didn't talk about the DMV, we talking about Rhode Island. So Mike shared with me the story of his wife's journey after a car accident and the many options she tried to ease the pain she was experiencing. After many failed attempts, she tried using CBD products, which allowed her to be pain-free. This experience changed Mike's life and his wife's as well, and he was inspired to help others by providing the same relief to as many people as he could suffering from similar issues. So Mike actually opened up the CBD store of Rhode Island in April of this year, and he offers a full array of products with free shipping to 50 states with a minimum purchase. You need to be 21 and over to view the site, and you can go to www.cbdofri, so it's CBD of Rhode Island, RI.com. Once you check out the site and decide to make a purchase, please be sure to send Mike a thank you and let him know that you heard about his product on the Adult Conversation radio show.
Yeah.
Good stuff.
Man, and you know what? I'm going to tell you what I've been missing. What I've been missing is my nosy ass co-host, who always got some motherfucking questions. So y'all know what time it is.
Can you answer Candy's questions? All that we ask is that your answer is honest and real. And if you have a question you
Lord,
want Candy
have
to ask live,
That's not. Let me show y'all that. That's not right there. This is that famous,
Put it back up.
famous picture.
Oh my God.
That
Oh my
famous
God.
picture
The
that
famous
everybody
picture.
been talking
Oh my
about.
God.
Yeah. I love Candy famous now.
I know. Even my old boss hit me up.
Oh, that's crazy.
She's like, I think this is you. Yeah, it's me. All right, so this is the question. I only got 4 questions today.
Okay.
The first one is, my friend said that this dude she smashed last night lasted 1 minute and went to sleep. So she told him off, basically. So I'm asking you, if you smashed someone and they only lasted 1 minute, what would you do?
He'd probably have to go.
Drew?
Who, me? Shit, say thank you. If she could only take a minute's worth of dick, thanks. What?
Okay.
If someone lasted 1 minute, I'll be on Facebook posting about it.
Oh my goodness.
Oh yeah, it's one of my friends. She asked me to make that post for
Well,
her.
we have to do emotional transparency, obviously.
Yes.
Yeah.
I think I'll be like, well, this was fun. It was nice talking to you.
Well, you know what you should have told her.
What?
She should have gave Drew some pussy.
Oh, gross.
I say that, but I have been. I mean, I've had. I was about
too
to,
old.
and it didn't work,
Yeah.
and I'm just like, oh, I'm sorry. Oh,
And
I'm
you
sorry
too
you got
old.
so excited.
All right, I'm too old. You'd be
Oops.
surprised.
Yeah, you too old for it.
Okay.
All right. Who else went first?
Me.
Sunshine. Drew.
Mm-hmm.
What do you prefer, giving or receiving?
Receiving all day.
Okay. Sunshine.
I'm a giver.
Yeah. Well, y'all know what I'm gonna say, right?
Yes.
What you gonna say?
I'm a 69er. We should both be giving and receiving at the same damn time.
But you didn't say giving or receiving what?
oh,
I'd rather give than receive.
I already know.
Oh.
Shit, I'm going with head for 1,000, Alex.
I ain't giving or receiving shit.
okay, yeah. I mean, if we're starting to have sex, I prefer to just give.
You do?
Yeah, if we're about to have sex, I always want to give because I want you in a mindset to want to give back to me.
I
And it doesn't have to
understand.
be head. It's just I want you to be like, oh, you in
You
the good
basically want to
mood.
turn them out.
Yeah,
Yeah. Mhm, I heard you.
I want you to be happy first because I'm gonna be happy.
But that makes you a giver though, not a receiver.
No, I want to receive though. I want to.
But
receive
if you're gonna give first, you're a giver.
no, I gave first so I can give.
She's a ninja.
Yes, she's a ninja.
As soon as I give it, I'm gonna re-ninja it, and
Yeah.
I want it back.
She's a ninja.
Okay, Sunshine. How sexually frustrated are you? 0 to 10.
0.
Oh, okay. Drew.
0.
All right.
Candy.
0.
But damn, can you believe we agreed on some shit and had the same number?
Yes.
Yeah.
69%. Psych. All right, last one. Sunshine. Drew. What was the last thing you ordered on Amazon?
I ain't never ordered nothing from Amazon.
What the fuck wrong with you?
I'm just saying. I don't do no whole lot of internet ordering and shit.
We need a new Drew. This one is broken.
Yes.
I try not to buy
And
shit.
it wasn't it Prime Day?
Yeah, last 2 days.
It's Prime Day. What the fuck
Yes.
is wrong with you?
I mean, shit. What the fuck? I don't know.
it's
I don't
Prime
do
Day.
all
Like
that
you
shit.
tripping.
I know.
Sunshine.
The last thing I ordered, thank goodness, is something I can say. I ordered a bling license plate cover for my car. I love that shit. And I ordered a bling license plate cover, and I got a bling thingy to go around my starter. Yay! Oh, and I ordered a little light kit to go under the door, so when I open the door, the car emblem will shine on the ground. Like, yes. I bling my ride out. Hey, I'm shining, shit. I want to be shiny.
Lovely.
What you order? I was so excited. Don't do that. I was so happy to get my shit. I see that Amazon Prime box. I be like, oh, my shit is here.
Yeah, Dwayne always beat me home, so I
I
get in
be
the house. It's
racing home,
always on the
right.
table. I'd be like, shit. What if I was trying to get something that you don't know about?
Shoot.
I ordered me and Dwayne hammocks and paddles.
Oh.
Paddles for when you
Rode a boat?
river tubing.
Okay. Whitewater rafting.
No, just the
River tube.
lazy
Okay,
one. Is
yeah.
I guess it's supposed to be lazy. So I got
Yeah, I saw
2
that.
paddles for that, and then I got us 2 hammocks.
Okay, that's nice.
Yeah,
You sleeping in a hammock?
I don't know. Maybe not.
Well, I didn't respond to that event because I had you on my calendar for the spot, just so you know.
What you mean?
We'll talk about it off air.
Oh, okay.
Yeah. Yeah,
I don't know
that's
what you're
funny as
talking
shit. Okay. Moving on.
All right. That's
You
it.
got one more for us.
Okay. What made you happy this week, Drew? Or last week?
Hito.
Okay.
It would definitely have to be Hito. That's my happy place.
Yes. Sunshine.
Hito. That's my happy place.
Oh, okay.
She was thinking when I said that shit.
Okay.
So she didn't hear me. I know. It's okay.
I think for my it was so many things that made me happy. The kids came over and they're always so joyful. But my kickball team, we're a brand new kickball team, and I was so happy that one of my team members scored a point and we didn't get blown out.
That's what's up. Hey, that
Yeah,
shit made you happy.
I was jumping up and down like a goddamn psycho.
Can you catch?
Huh?
Can you catch? I'm just
I,
curious.
it hasn't. I haven't. I can. I've caught it before, but I haven't been in a position. I wasn't in a position
to
the
catch.
first game to catch. It never
Okay.
actually came to me.
Where
So
were you in the field, in the outfield?
Third base.
Okay.
So and so this is the first time we all played, and thank you, Drew, for coming out. This is the first time we all played, and it was the first time most of us ever played.
Mm-hmm.
So when we were catching it and missing the ball, because I didn't hear the people when I was in the field. So then I played the first 2 rounds, and then the next one I sat out while the other team. So when we was missing the ball, people was yelling, "Butterfingers!" I was like, "Oh my god,
They talking about
this
me?
was so mean."
That's funny as shit.
So after all that, and then the girl ran and she made our first run halfway through the game. I was like so happy.
So let me say this. So I was out there for the games, and the actual play of the day was made by these novices that she played with. So what happened? The dude kicked the ball. The girl was right there. She was gonna get it. Somehow or another, it came through her hands. It hit her forehead. It bounced up in the air. And the dude that was right, it was dude running over because he must have been psychic. He knew that was gonna happen. Came over, caught the ball, boom, and kept it moving. That was the third out too. So when he did that,
and it was my team?
Yeah, it was your team.
Oh, good.
They coming off the field. He giving high fives and everything.
Cause you be practicing so much. We've been practicing.
Did you play as a kid?
In elementary school.
Street, okay.
Yeah, but we've been practicing so much, and I know Dee's been playing, and I haven't been able to go to his Sunday games because I usually be doing something else on Sundays. But it's a whole different atmosphere when you actually feel as though you achieved something, you
Right.
know, and you was physical at doing it. So now we're playing volleyball too. So I have a volleyball game on Thursday. So we'll see how that turn out.
That's what's up.
Yeah, doubleheader.
I played one season when I retired from football. I played kickball and Bowie. Oh my goodness. It was a rough season. It was a rough season for them. Because, of course, when I would play football, I was the punter. So I could kick the shit out the ball, needless to say. But they didn't know that. So they'd all come in.
Oh, yeah.
And, man, I
they
took
do that.
second
The
base.
girls get up. They be like, come in. You be like,
Right. Man,
Okay.
I hit second base. That poor child that was at second base, I knocked her ass clean out. Because I was a football player, so I wore pads. So I'm like, I'm going to come at you. I was like, oh, shit, this is kickball, not football. My bad. Did I break your arm? I'm sorry. I couldn't keep up with that, though. I'm too rough. It was not a good look. Yeah, I couldn't break people.
Well, I'll tell you this. We've come to a spot in the show that is my favorite time of the motherfucking show. Y'all know what it is. Sunshine Certification.
Sunshine's certification. Listen as Sunshine certifies businesses and events. Also, if you want your business or event certified, email sunshine@adultconversation.com.
Hey guys, welcome to my certification. I'm so excited this week. I got a lot of shit to certify, but I'm gonna rock with what's most recent, and then I'm gonna be going back to some other people that I promised to certify as well. So a few weeks ago, I was wanting to get my hair cut. So I was fortunate enough to find this incredible person who not only made me feel extremely comfortable with the cut, she was just the type of person who I totally enjoy meeting with many exciting talents. Now keep in mind, my sister normally does my hair, and when I decided that I was gonna shave my shit, I kind of lost it, and I shaved the sides and I shaved the back, and everybody's like, go to a barbershop, and Dee's like, oh, just go to a barbershop. I'm like, I can't walk in a barbershop, that's weird. So anyway, I did my due diligence. I made an appointment somewhere, and as the universe will put things exactly where I need them, I meet this wonderful young lady. So tonight I'm going to certify Miss Angelica Beverly of Freely Structured Artistry, who created this amazing piece for me. And I actually brought it. She delivered it to me yesterday, and it's going to be up in my house, of course, because I loved it. And when she showed me her IG and all the great pictures, I was all super excited. She shared with me that art was her outlet from the chaotic world, and it was something she could do to release anxiety and zone out to become balanced again. And it quickly became one of her passions. So please check out all of Angelica's work on IG. It's at her Instagram is freely_structured_artistry. I'm going to post that later on all the pages to make sure everybody gets it. And as I always do when possible, please show support for your local artists and show support for each other in general so we all can be successful. So, and she's a sweetheart. That's the best thing about it. And the fact that I was so extremely, extremely nervous about letting someone other than my sister put a razor like to my head, she made me feel really comfortable. So you can get your hair done, you get some art, good conversation. She's a
Nice.
great person. And I mean, her, you know, it's called Really Structured Artistry. So, you know, I wasn't too timid when I gave her my card with all the nasty stuff my card says.
Jesus,
So
Jesus.
shout out to Miss Angelica Beverly. That's all I got for you guys.
Okay.
All right.
All right.
That's
Did
it?
you look at the art?
Yeah, it's right there.
Okay, I want to make sure you saw it because that piece speaks to me, but I'll talk about that later.
Yeah.
Okay.
So, what's up, y'all?
We got some events to talk about. I
We
see.
do. We do.
We do. We got a couple.
Yeah. Yes.
Candy?
No, it's more than a couple because isn't a couple too?
It's yeah.
Yeah. Oh, we
So
got a few. We have a
Yeah,
few.
we got a few.
We have a few.
Yeah. It took a long time for me to accept that.
And I'm
right?
so long-winded. I
long
said it
effing
would
time.
be my week to write the thing. I said I'm so long-winded.
Uh-huh.
It's okay.
I'm a little
it's okay.
long-winded.
So on July 27th, Sweet Spot Nation will be in Washington, D.C. at the Howard Theater. You can go to kkse.club to buy your tickets. And we will be giving away 2 more tickets tomorrow on Candid Discussions. So thank you, Flip, for calling in. We'll still have 2 more to be given out. So it will be at the Howard Theater from, I think it's about 6:30 until they send y'all home. The lovely Sunshine will be there in attendance. And if you're nice to her, she'll probably give you a sweet spot lap dance.
Well, damn.
If you're mean to her, she's definitely going to still give you a sweet spot lap dance.
Actually, mean is sexier. Hey.
Well, y'all terrible.
No, that's what's up.
Sunshine.
So, on August 10th, I will be teaming again with JJJ Entertainment for the Aquafina Pool Party. That's going to be from 3 to 8 p.m. You can contact JJJ Entertainment for more information on that. You can also hit me up privately, and I'll give you the link. And it's been on IG quite a bit, so go check their page out, and you'll find some more about that event.
All right. And on October the 18th through the 20th, Sunshine Aces LLC will be participating in SwingCon 2019 Halloween Bash Hotel Takeover in Harrisburg, Pennsylvania. Rooms are open for booking. Please contact Sunshine for the discount code.
Or just Drew.
Or just
we
Drew.
talked about this weekend.
Yeah, Sunshine or just Drew for the discount code. And more information on the event. And we hope to see you there. We're going to show our ass. And I'm wearing a bow tie.
Oh, shit now.
Yeah.
Shoot me now.
We're wearing a bow tie.
All right.
So, Candy,
Yes, sir.
how can they find you?
They can find me on Instagram and Twitter as KANDYELL. And on Facebook, you can still type in KANDYELL to find me, Candy Ellaby Davis.
All right. Sunshine, how can they find you?
You can find me on Instagram at Sunshine Aces, or you can find me on Shine Aces. Just Shine. The Sunshine page is full, but don't keep trying, please.
All right. It's real easy to find me. You can find me on Facebook at Andrew Wilson, The Good Government. You can also find me on Instagram and Twitter at JustDrewDC. And you can find us all on Instagram, Adult Conversation, Twitter, A Conversation, Facebook, Adult Conversation, YouTube, Adult Conversation. Or you can visit our website, www.adultconversation.com.
Yes.
And all those conversations are spelled with a what?
K.
K. Why?
For kangaroo.
Kango motherfucking Roo.
Okay.
I'm in Australia.
Yeah.
What do you want
That
me to
was
say?
the weirdest shit.
Yeah, I know,
K
right?
for kangaroo.
Yes, and I guess by Wednesday, Thursday, the show will be up on the app. So
Yeah. Yeah, it'll be up.
Get the app, get the app, get the
And
app.
so since we're here, I know we probably could have said something at the beginning of the show. There's been some changes
Oh,
with
yeah.
Adult Conversation. Unrestricted D is no longer with the show.
yes,
We have his full support. on everything that we do, and his technical support when we want to call him and ask him some stuff.
Yes.
You know what I mean? But he has some other things that's going on that take a little, that's going to take some time to get going, and we wish him the best of luck.
Yes, I wish him the best of luck.
Yeah. No, you just wish he keep eating your ass.
No, he don't eat my
That's
ass.
so
I just want him to
nasty.
get.
He's an ass eater. I
He's
seen his
definitely
beard.
not. I
Jesus,
wish,
take the
but he's
wheel,
not.
take the wheel.
He got the dingleberries in his ass, in his beard.
Never that.
Thanks
Yeah.
for checking us out, and thanks for tuning in to Adult Conversation. We appreciate you guys. Have a great night.
You too.
That's right.
I said you too.